Temujin, who would become the legendary Genghis Khan, was born on the vast, unforgiving Mongolian steppe around 1162. Life was harsh and unforgiving. The Mongols were nomads, constantly on the move with their herds in search of pasture. Food was often scarce, and danger lurked everywhere, from rival clans to the harsh elements. Temujin's father, Yesugei, was a respected chieftain, a leader among their people. But tragedy struck when Yesugei was poisoned by a rival clan, leaving Temujin fatherless at a tender age. This sudden loss left the family vulnerable and exposed to the harsh realities of the steppe. Betrayed by their own clan, they were cast out, forced to fend for themselves in a world that showed no mercy. The young Temujin faced unimaginable hardships, hunger, betrayal, and even periods of slavery. These experiences hardened him, forging a resilience that would define his future. Through these trials, he learned the invaluable lesson of loyalty, understanding that true strength lay in the bonds between people. These early trials shaped Temujin into a formidable warrior, honing his skills and sharpening his instincts. He witnessed firsthand the cruelty of the strong, those who wielded power without compassion. This taught him to rely on his wits and courage, to outthink and outmaneuver his enemies. He yearned for a world where might did not make right, where justice prevailed over brute strength. These were the seeds of his ambition, a burning desire to change the world around him. His ambition was not just for power, but for a just and fair society where people could live without fear of oppression. This desire for justice and unity would one day unite the Mongol tribes and shake the very foundations of the world as Temujin rose to become Genghis Khan. Life on the steppe was a constant struggle for survival. The vast open plains were both a blessing and a curse, offering freedom but also exposing the nomads to the harsh elements. Tribes raided each other for livestock and resources. These raids were not just for survival but also a means to assert dominance and power over rival tribes. Alliances shifted like the wind. One day tribes could be allies and the next, bitter enemies as the ever-changing political landscape dictated their actions. Trust was a luxury few could afford. In a world where betrayal was common, every interaction was tinged with suspicion and caution. Temujin, despite his young age, showed natural leadership qualities. His determination and strategic mind set him apart from his peers. People were drawn to his charisma and his vision. His ability to inspire and unite people was evident even in his youth. He understood the suffering of his people. Having experienced hardship firsthand, he was deeply empathetic to their struggles. He promised unity and prosperity, a stark contrast to the endless squabbling of the Mongol tribes. His vision was one of a united people, strong and prosperous. His early years were marked by both alliances and betrayals. Each experience taught him valuable lessons about trust and loyalty. He learned to judge character. Through careful observation, he could discern who was trustworthy and who was not. He valued loyalty above all else. To him, loyalty was the foundation upon which he could build his vision for the future. He knew that to survive, he needed to build a strong network of allies who shared his vision. Betrayal cut deep, but it also strengthened his resolve. It fueled his desire for a system based on merit, not birthright. He believed that true strength came from ability and loyalty, not just noble lineage. In this tumultuous world, Temujin formed a deep bond with Jamuka, a young man from another tribe. They became blood brothers, swearing oaths of loyalty and friendship. This bond was sealed with a shared vision of a united Mongolia. Their relationship was complex. Jamuka, from a noble family, believed in the old ways. He saw power through inherited status. Temujin, shaped by hardship, saw merit and ability as the true measure of a man. Their bond, though strained by their different views, remained strong for many years. They fought side by side, defending their people from rival tribes. This alliance brought stability. It allowed Temujin to build his power base, attracting followers with his vision of a united and prosperous Mongolia. Temujin's leadership was different. He broke from tradition. He did not favor his own kin. He rewarded bravery and loyalty. He judged men on their abilities, not their lineage. This resonated with the ordinary Mongol, tired of the old ways. He understood the power of unity. He knew that a divided Mongolia was a weak Mongolia. He made it clear it didn't matter what clan you came from. What mattered was loyalty to the new Mongolia he envisioned. This was revolutionary. By tearing down the old tribal system, he built a powerful sense of shared identity. This was the foundation of the Mongol Empire. It was this vision and his charisma in conveying it that drew men to his banner. Section 5. A leader's heart. Temujin wasn't just a warrior, he was shrewd. He knew that true power came from more than just military might. He was a gifted organizer. He established a legal code, the Yasa. This code emphasized loyalty, discipline, and justice. He knew the importance of trade. He encouraged merchants to travel freely within his growing domain. He patronized artisans and scholars, recognizing their value in building a strong and vibrant society. His vision extended beyond conquest. He dreamt of a world connected by trade and cultural exchange, a world where the Silk Road flourished under Mongol protection. This forward-thinking approach, combined with his military prowess, laid the foundation for the largest contiguous land empire in history. Section 6. The Eagle's Tactics. Temujin's military success stemmed from his innovative tactics. He understood the importance of speed and mobility. The Mongol cavalry, riding small hardy horses, could cover vast distances. They could appear out of nowhere, striking fear into the hearts of their enemies. He mastered the art of deception. He used feigned retreats to draw his enemies into ambushes. He employed smoke and fire signals for communication, allowing for coordinated attacks over large battlefields. He valued information. He had an extensive spy network. He knew his enemy's strengths and weaknesses before engaging them in battle. He adapted his strategies accordingly. This combination of speed, cunning, and adaptability made the Mongol army a formidable force, almost unstoppable in its prime. Section 7. Rise of the Great Khan. By 1206, Temujin had united the Mongol tribes, a monumental achievement that would change the course of history. It was a feat no one thought possible, bringing together disparate and often warring tribes under one banner. He had defeated his rivals through a combination of brilliant strategy, sheer force, and unyielding determination. He had earned the loyalty of his people, not just through conquest, but by sharing the spoils of war and ensuring their well-being. In a grand Kurultai, a gathering of Mongol chiefs, he was given the title Genghis Khan, the Ocean Khan, the ruler of all that is under heaven. His rise was meteoric, a testament to his unparalleled leadership. He wasn't born into power. Temujin's early life was fraught with hardship and struggle. He earned it through his courage, his vision, and his ability to unite people under a common goal, transforming the Mongol tribes into a formidable force. This was the beginning of the Mongol Empire, an empire that would become the largest contiguous land empire in history. The Mongol Empire, under Genghis Khan's leadership, expanded rapidly, driven by his insatiable ambition and military genius. He led his armies west, conquering vast territories with unmatched speed and efficiency. He challenged the powerful Khwarezmian Empire, avenging their betrayal and adding their lands to his growing domain, solidifying his legacy as one of history's greatest conquerors. Section 8. 1. People. 1. Destiny. Genghis Khan's reign wasn't just about conquest. He was a pragmatic ruler. He understood that a stable empire needed more than just military strength. He implemented religious tolerance, allowing conquered people to practice their own faiths. He established a system of relay stations, the Yam, to facilitate communication and trade across his vast empire. He promoted meritocracy, appointing officials based on ability rather than lineage. He encouraged the exchange of ideas and knowledge between different cultures within his realm. He recognized the importance of maintaining order and stability to ensure the prosperity of his people. He knew that true power came from a content populace. Section 9. A legacy forged in iron. Genghis Khan died in 1227, but his empire continued to expand under his successors. His sons and grandsons conquered vast territories, reaching Eastern Europe in the west and the Korean peninsula in the east. His legacy is complex and multifaceted. He is remembered as a brilliant military strategist, a ruthless conqueror, and a wise ruler who brought stability and prosperity to his people. He left behind a legacy of cultural exchange. The Mongol Empire, despite its vast size, facilitated the flow of goods, ideas, and technologies across Eurasia. Section 10. The World Transformed. Genghis Khan's impact on world history is undeniable. He reshaped the political map of Asia. He opened up trade routes. He connected East and West in unprecedented ways. His empire facilitated the transmission of knowledge, contributing to the Renaissance in Europe. His story is a testament to the power of vision, determination, and the human desire for unity and progress. Genghis Khan's tale is a complex tapestry of brutality and brilliance, conquest and connection. He remains a figure of fascination and debate, a testament to the enduring power of leadership and the profound impact one man can have on the course of history.